Hello everyone, and I'll be playing In My Orbit, and we play as someone who's abandoned in space. When all hope seems to be lost, they receive a strange signal, which for some reason installs a dating app onto their computer of all things. You finally have someone to talk to, so maybe you won't die alone after all. And these three are our three choices. I don't know why the computer decided to download the dating sim, but you don't want to be lonely. This is the 17,000 log or something communications officer memory. It's my 5th anniversary of being on the SS Voyager, and 5th? My vibrator just died. Dang, that sucks. I'm giving it a proper send-off at 0700 hours. Gonna give it a proper funeral, like it deserves. It got me through so much of this godforsaken vessel. The stress was incalculable, and I had to buzz from reputable adult the short military light year to see me through. I haven't had contact with home for about a year now. Last resupply was whenever they came to collect Junie's corpse, which was, I think, 2 years ago? I still have about a year or so worth of oxygen, even less in rations. But worse than that, I can feel the edges of my sanity frying. Having someone to talk to, having someone simply respond was an absolute godsend. More than the vibrator, even. They still haven't replaced her, Junie, I mean, not the vibrator. No word of when the next restock will be, or when my duties end. Speaking of duties, hit the button that opens communications to the vast void of space. Hello, anybody out there? Got any advanced civilizations that can fix a vibrator? Or better yet, someone to talk to? Got any hot aliens out there who'll help me out? Anybody? Don't all speak at once. The only sound are the ambient creaking of the ship and the evenly timed hisses of oxygen pumping into the room. The sound of laughter adds to the relative silence. I'm only distantly aware that it's my own. Ooh, sorry about that, dear listeners. I'm losing it a bit here. Not that there are any listeners out there. Remember, you should go do this program for Space Corp. You got the qualifications, be part of the crew that discovers aliens. What a crock of shit. Ah, fuck. Prometheus Corp, bringing the fire of mankind across the cosmos. I remember being a little kid looking at that big Prometheus Corp's poster on the walls of the subway station near my home. The glittering stars calling to me, begging me to listen to their secrets. I knew at that moment that I wanted to be in space exploration. Prometheus Corporation is the premier space exploration company. It used to be a small auxiliary company creating the parts to assist in government space exploration, engine parts, life support systems, that kind of thing. And out of what seemed to like nowhere, Prometheus Corp made the first manned mission to Mars. From there, Prometheus has been expanding humanity's reach beyond our humble skies, all thanks to their patented Promethean technology. Discover the secrets of the universe and unite the cosmos. They completely commercialized the space sector, tours of Neptune, terraforming on the moon. That sounds wrong. You name it. Prometheus has probably done it. And that's why I signed up to join the exploration team, to explore deep space and discover those secrets the stars whispered to me all those years ago. I ignored everything for this. I poured my heart and soul into pursuing this job. No parties, no holidays, no dates. Also, I could be here, alone, with dwindling supplies, light years away from another living soul, and now I can't even get into contact with Earth. I feel the space closing in around me as I try to control my breathing and not break down over the realization I'm going to die alone, a virgin in the middle of space, and no one is going to care. I'm not going to spend my final moments to be crushed crying and going batshit insane. No, I'm going to see if my webtoon's updated and give my vibrator a send off. At least you can still read your webtoons. Then maybe see if I can build another one so I can go all out with a bang. I sigh, turning off the communicator's array. Just as I'm getting ready to open the webtoon site, the incoming signal light flashes on the console. What? I stare at the blinking red light, and that's not the way I normally get messages from Earth. Space Corp has a special radio signature that goes through a different relay in that console. I turn to look. It's dark. Is it coming from another ship? Someone who could help? I scramble to hit the button as my survival instinct surged within me. Every bone, every muscle, every hair on my body feels taut with the hope that I won't die alone on this ship. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is SS Voyager. Prometheus is designated number... a lot of numbers. Declaring an emergency. We are in immediate need of rescue. I repeat, this is the SS Voyager... I shout in agony as an ear-piercing tone comes through the other end. It feels like it shoots through my head and tears up the floorboards of my brain. I wince, jerking my head back. Sudden movement sends me tumbling from my chair, jostling my headphones off my head. They fall to the floor with a loud clatter. My butt hits the floor and my head spins wildly. Struggling not to throw up, I clutch my head, but my vision's still spinning. Wait, why did that sound taste? I lick the inside of my cheek experimentally. Yep, bubblegum. What the fuck kind of feedback? I shake my head a few times and grab my headphones to try again. When I sit back down in my chair and look up, there's a giant pop-up covering the screen next to the console. Oh, what the heck? Where the company's logo should have been in the middle of the display is an ad? Hot single deities online now in your orbit. So is that a dating sim? They're actual beings, people? That shouldn't be possible. Even when browsing the web, the company's ad blocker is top-notch. So what the hell am I looking at here? Are you looking for a steamy romance? A passionate hookup? Look no further. Try these hot single deities in your orbit on the new dating app Hermes. Click here to sign up. I must be hallucinating. The words seem to swim in my vision, like trying to read something in a dream. I blink a few times, but when I tear my eyes away from the distracting pop-up, I see the incoming communication button has stopped flashing. I miss my chance. Dread keeps up on me, my breath stuttering and hot tears threatening to fall. I grip the console, blinking them back. I force myself to sit. I don't even remember standing up and take a deep, shaky breath. Once I backpack the panic, I look at the console again. The pop-up is still there, the bright gaudy text glaring up at me and illuminating the whole control room in a multicolored glow. That bizarre, ugly ad. I wonder if it's for another webtoon or an AI chatbot. Or how the hell is this even appearing on the station's controls? Sure, those webtoon sites are full of garbage clickbait, but maybe it's a prank from another ship? Either way, I definitely shouldn't touch it. Who knows what virus could do to a station's controls? I click it. Whoops. Okay, fine. If I'm being honest, I'm desperate here. For someone to talk to, for help, anything. If this is bogus, then I could just ignore it and let whatever stupid malware speed up my inevitable end and go back to having a funeral for my vibrator and pretending everything's fine till I finally game over. The app instantly starts downloading onto the station's hard drive. That sounds bad. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Not on the computer, please, no. I search desperately for some kind of escape button to stop the download, while the progress bar slowly creeps along. I start frantically tapping the screen, doing just about everything except pull the plug on the whole station. To no avail. Well, I mean, yeah. The bar reaches 100 and the screen goes black. My heart sinks to my stomach as the power in the station flares momentarily. Oh my god, I'm gonna die because I clicked on a horny pop-up ad. Suddenly it illuminates again, and a cute, cheerful-looking chat app prompts me for a screen name. Test, test? Test, test, test. Oh. We? Hello? I mean, hi, hey, what's up? You a hacker or something? The app is in beta, so no, sorry. You should be patient and wait for the official release. Say goodbye, Mr. Hacker. The app downloaded itself? Huh? For real? Be for real right now. Oh, I see. I have committed a fuck up. I accidentally sent the app data into... well, my bad for calling you a hacker. Please forgive me. But then, wait a minute. Who are you? I'm the captain and communication specialist aboard the SSS Voyager. Is this a prank? Voyager? That sounds... alien? Not like from this sector. Wait. Don't tell me you're... human. Holy shit, you're human. I haven't seen you guys since that one dude. With the cross? Fucked up. What do you mean they were around there? They didn't do anything to help? You guys figured out how, deep space travel? When did that happen? Never mind, hold on, answer. I gotta get the boys on this. What do you mean, the boys? Hello? And we've been added. Main Dilf 69 has joined. Hello. Why did he say hello like this? Hello? H-Jello? Why is he telling him to shut up? Hello, where's the human? These phones are just too small for my big, beautiful hands. Oh no. Not daddy's big, beautiful hands. Whatever is this kitten to do? I've never been so flaccid in my life. Okay, red rum. Oh, okay, they should just like arguing. Aw, look at that. Little Red has stuck his head out of this shell. And what's up with that edgy ass name? You're just picking on Mars because you can't spell. I can leave. No! You missed a human. Now I'm supposed to care because... But this one's in deep space. They barely just figured out concrete the last time we saw them. Go on, say something. Someone please help, I don't want to die version. Oh, good. Oh. Oh, okay. Don't worry, babe, I think I can take care of that for you. If you want. You've activated his super agent phrase. Jupiter. Your place or mine? Jupiter. Cause I got the perfect seat for you right here, babe. Oh, gross. Jupiter. What? Let me tell you what I know first. Damn, horny ass. I'm just filling the needs of our consultants. Is that what you're calling it these days? Not a consultant. Listen, so we know I've been developing Hermes, right? The dating app we're chatting on? Yes. Sure. Not even a little bit. So I was trying to send the app to my private server on the moon. Like your moon or our moon? But I think I missed and sent it into deep space. Normally, it wouldn't stick to anything foreign. What do you mean by foreign? Not our technology. Alien. Other than ours. The opposite of homegrown. Alright, I get it, continue. But it's stuck to the ship all the way out in the boonies, but I've sent several relays and diagnosis on their space vessel. None of them match with any of the serial numbers we have in that quadrant space. Could it be a spice from Orthrus? Someone gone rogue? I hope so. Stop stroking your sword in the chat. Die. You miss me, Marcy. You miss me too, Marcy. Yo, don't call me that, Jupiter. It gives me the creeps when you say it. You're not making a good case for that, Mercury. Who'd buy your Gucci Cumber gotchas or whatever as soon as they release new stuff? Cutie Cumber, excuse you, and I figured something out. Anyway, I don't think it's one of our ships or any of our neighbors. I made sure to rule that out. There's something on that vessel or something about the way it's built that's similar to our tech. That only makes sense if we've been there before. Get it? If this isn't a joke, I'm from Earth. See? Wow. Wait. You guys are actual aliens? Why can't I understand you? Why can't you understand me? Why are you guys named after planets? Good question. Well, dear leader, do you feel like answering the human? You've been to Earth before. That's why you can understand us. We're the beings who inspired your gods. What? Which gods? I see you did not inherit the critical thinking characteristic of your ancestors. Mercy. I am known as Zeus to some of your planet. Mars there is Ares and Mercury is Hermes. Ha. I can't believe this. Messaging apps keep dinging as more messages come in. Push away from the console and drag a hand down my face. I wonder if I look as dumbfounded as I feel. Is this a prank? No, I still haven't let go of that idea yet. Thank you very much. These guys are seriously committed to it. I breathe out and my eyes glaze over, not really looking at anything. The first alien contact, or if Jupiter's telling the truth, the second. Maybe I've gone crazy? Is this all in my head? Am I that far gone? I look at my beloved vibrator, my dear Buzz, reputable adult toy retailer Lightyear, laying dead in the box it came in. It seemed to talk to me from the great beyond. You're very proud of your claims, Memory, Herdsman. You're a highly trained communications officer. You have a degree in this. I believe in you. Wait, I am a highly trained communications officer. I do have a degree in this. My humble gratitude, oh sweet prince. Blind kind words that fill this one with a sense of purpose. How I pine for the nights we once thought shared between the ragged sheets of mine. I see aloud to my dead vibrator. Yeah, I'm actually losing it. Messages are still paying from the app. I know, it's a lot to meet the god of thunder in the flesh. We're in a text-based format. Shut up, you know what I mean. You mean that you're big enormous? I swear to me, if it wasn't for the fact that you're my lead general, I slapped the red out of your hair. You're very welcome to try. Heart emoji. Did you just type heart emoji? Emojis are for kids. but she used cucumber emotes. Those are art. Only cucumber truly understands me. Only cucumber could probably convey my emotions through the form of text. Anyways, human, I think your ability to speak our language is due to the app. Oh, yes. This is a dating app, made for this side of the galaxy. Made at the host of the horniest man this side of the galaxy. Nothing. It's got a state-of-art translation system for all beings who are agreed to the terms of service, because it does hijack your brain. Just a little. It's very cool stuff, so spare us. Okay, next time then. Do you have any more questions for us? Where'd they go? Maybe they died? That's awful, don't say that. Human? Hey! I'm in ring. Sorry, one sec, this is a lot to take in. I was just throwing a funeral for my vibrator buzz. Ayo? I'm just processing. Who the fuck does that? Yeah, they can wait. I have a very expensive degree to use. Now, if I could just figure out where that massive feedback signal came from. Aha, got it. I run a series of diagnoses and pass the signal through Prometheus' patented AI. By pinging the chips that might be nearby, I'm able to knock out a few possibilities of where exactly the initial signal for the Hermes app came from, and that was in a currently uninhabited area of deep space. The signal was coming from one of the exoplanets, designation Kepler 540. The signature, though, these signal wave readings are unlikely anything I've ever seen before. I sit back in my chair, staring at the screen in shock. Aliens, real aliens. And they say they inspired the old Greco-Roman gods. Just how much of their influence does the world take on because of them? I swipe my hands down my face and bite my lip, worrying it's between my teeth. I should call the corporate office, shouldn't I? I should at least send a hail. This is exactly what we've been out here searching for after all. Right. Yeah, here I go. I reach for the communications panel again and open a direct channel to Earth. Then I take a deep breath and begin to speak. This is Officer Memory Herdsman, aboard the SSH Voyager. I am calling to make a report. The line crackles with static. It feels like I'm holding my breath as I wait to hear back from headquarters. I stand, leaning my weight into the panel and bracing myself on one hand. I've made contact. Before I can finish, a woman's professional-sounding voice interrupts. One moment while I transfer your call. Decades-old jazz music plays over the comms relay as I'm put on hold. Ugh, why is it that even in space, I can't escape the horrors of corporate customer service? I sigh, clutching back into my chair. I glance once more over at the Hermes app. Jupiter and Mars are arguing about something, and Mercury's trying his best to meditate. I mumble under my breath. Dorks. Maybe it's because I've been alone for so long, but I can't help but smile as I read their back and forth. Still on hold with the operator, my hands wander back to my keyboard. Hey, I'm back. That's why you that shouldn't just spend all your money on a computer gacha or whatever the hell it's called. For the last time, old man, they're called cucumbers. Insult cucumber again and I'll bring to bear the whole entire might of the cosmos upon your head. Try it, asshole. I'll send you back home crying through your stupid collection. Anyways, welcome back. Actually, we've been calling you the human this whole time, so what should we call you? Oh, it's Moonray. What's cucumber? That's what I want to know. Uh-oh. You got him started. Cucumber is the greatest thing in existence. Period. End of story. Look at her. That's it? I mean, it's very cute. It's an Rhinus character. They have a line of capsule gacha that Mars is unhealthily obsessed with. Try again. That Mars is absolutely insane about. He's very normal about cucumber. Please don't hurt me. He got you scared. It is my ardent hope that everyone will recognize how cute cucumber is, and you will all bow down before her. I'm not bowing down to a sleep slug. You will if I make you. Try, little man. I mean, did they always bicker? Yeah. Whereas when we were younger, actually. They used to actually mean it when they say, I'm gonna deal you. I am going to kill you, I swear to me. That's my line. Your line is, sorry, I can't pay the child support this month. He's a baby daddy? I pay my child support, what the hell? That made me look back in front of the human. Look bad. Look how you brought STDs to Olympia because you kept sleeping with the humans. Oh, right. He was Zeus. Zeus was a whore. I'm sorry. He what? And oh, I was drunk and everyone was hitting on me. Okay, Preacher Dish. Oh, we should have sent you back to the moon, you skinny little asshole. Hey, Preacher Hunters. Oh, okay, they're getting real vulgar. Uh... Oh, Mars is from the moon before you came here. It took quite a while for them to warm up to each other. Oh, cool. Here they go again. Oh, sorry, I gotta go again. Hermes app continues to ping as Jupiter and Mars hurl insults back and forth at each other. The old jazz music stops and I hear ringing, finally awful. The voice on the other hand is just as professional sounding as the last and very curt. We have reached the legal offices of Prometheus. How can we help you? Legal office? Sorry, I must have been connected to the wrong department. I was looking for mission management. I can hear my own voice straining harshly with desperation. I have news about contact with extraterrestrials. Doesn't seem to listen and completely speaks over me. Let me just put you up your case number. Oh, I know who this is. Your moon herdsman on the Voyager station. The voice on the other end was smooth and masculine. Formative, actually. Something about it sent an ominous shiver down my back. Yes, that's correct. So here's the thing, Miss Herdsman. The company has actually listed your station as redundant. Redundant? Obsolete, not needed, dare I say a lost cause. What? But... Lori speaks over my protest, bullying my mounting anger. You see, we've been hemorrhaging funds through the exploration program, so our brilliant and amazing CEO asked us to find ways to allocate our resources to the projects that really mattered. Which means cutting back on our personnel, so to speak. Just your typical routine program revisions, etc., etc. So, you couldn't call her back, though? I think I'm going to be sick. Oh well, hopefully not for too long. Effective immediately, we're terminating your contract. Which means we'll also be ceasing life support. Ceasing life support? And paying the life insurance and residual salary to the relevant beneficiaries, which are listed as... let's see here. Oof, no one. Fortunately, that means we'll be retaining the funds. Thank you so much for your service. We hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'm insisting. Wait, I've completed the mission. I found evidence of alien life. Oh please, Miss Herdsman, desperation is never a good look. I'm serious, they call themselves the Olympians. They say they inspire the Greco-Roman gods on Earth. Did you just come up with that? Well, you certainly have an active imagination. I'll give you that. Would you consider taking up improv for sir? I hear someone entering the room and the squeal of a chair hastily being pushed back. There's a moment of silence before a request for a hologram call came through. The signal's a bit bad this far out, so the sound fuzzes terribly, but I recognize the voice the second he speaks. Hello there, darling. Sir. I scrambled into a rigid salute. That's Preston Reeves, the CEO and commanding officer of Prometheus. Mr. Bossman himself. His voice is smooth and warm like honey. I can hear the sleazy smile in the way he speaks even if he can't see much. Now, none of that. Ease, my friend. Call me Preston. Yes, sir, Preston? There you go. Easy does it. Relax. He makes a petting motion with his hands. Now. Claps his hands as he says that, snapping me to attention all over again. I can't help but relax. My good friend here tells me you made contact. These extraterrestrials came to be what now? Olympia's Sir Preston. They said they were the inspiration for the Greco-Roman deities. Fascinating. How are you communicating with them? I don't really understand how. They said they had to do with their tech being able to hijack our brains or something. Did they say anything else? I tried to recall the conversations I had with the aliens earlier, grasping my chin thoughtfully. They said that the message wasn't meant for me, or, well, that the communication was somehow drawn to me. That something about the way the ship was built made it so that they could communicate with us. Preston lets out a sound somewhere between a satisfied sigh and a giggle. His shoulders in the hologram look like they're shaking. Is he laughing? Oh, Murmur, you know, I have no idea how happy it makes me to hear that. No idea. He's actually laughing now, really laughing, no question. It bubbles out of him almost manically, like a kid who got his hands on his parents' credit card. Sir? Preston, remember? Listen, you've done such a good job for us, Moonray. I see Mr. Reeves' hologram points to someone off screen. You there, reinstate your contract, stat, and get someone to restock the supplies on the Voyager while you're at it. Can't have our best rover go hungry, can we? I assume that the lawyer begins to protest because Mr. Reed waves his hand dismissively at them, stopping them in their tracks. Up. I don't care how or what it costs. Just do it. I want water and oxygen for them as well. Light speed, faster than light speed even. There's a skunkle sighed and the scuffle of a pen across paper as Mr. Reed barks orders at them and they rush to comply. Are those papers flying in the background? Is that person crawling? Oh, and one more thing, darling. Mr. Reeves begins snapping his fingers at the retreating lawyer, following him like a dog. Tell the couriers to get them the good rations, at least a couple months' supply. Our inmate here has only had hard track for a little while. Years, actually. Little years. But I don't say it out loud. Relief washes over me in waves and my legs wiggle like jelly. All the tension I've been holding for so long leaves me all at once and my knees buckle. My butt plops back into my chair and I try to calm my ragged breathing. Mr. Reeves just saved my life, just like that. Not only for his own benefit, he's still an asshole. If it was that easy, couldn't he have done that the whole time? No. Don't bite the gibbs horse's hand or hoof. Or wait, is it the camel's mouth? Don't look at the horse that feeds you. Never mind. Thank you, Preston. I say brightly. Reeves isn't facing me, still commanding his underlings, but I can hear that smile again. Of course, you're such a valued member of this company. He rolls around with a flourish on to face me again, leaning into the hologram. You should be treated as such. Is there anything else you want from Earth? Candy, a book, you name it, we can make it happen. My favorite. Loki, I want to say the vibrator, but let's not be too weird. Let's just say something sweet. Oh, got a little sweet tooth. Me too. I could just eat about anything sweet. Can't help but sneak a little sugar during my meals. No, I can't buy or anything. I'll just sneak sugar into my dinner by putting it on there. A little bit of carbonara, hit it with sugar. Roast beef, a little sugar. It's the best. Sounds concerning. Mr. Reeve is staring at me. I can tell even without being able to clearly see his features. It goes on for too long. The silence stretches unendingly. Fidget sitting up straighter in my chair while he leans back and is knitting his fingers together in his lap. Now, Precious, I hope you can appreciate the time I took to speak with you here today. I do. I appreciate it very much. It means so much to me to be the first person to discover aliens I've always dreamed of. Darling, I need you to do something for me. He currently cuts me off. The warmth that was there just a moment ago having evaporated in an instant. I want you to stay in contact with these Olympians for me. Gather as much information as you can. Gain their trust. We'll be making contact soon. We want you to be our ambassador. What with you being a communications officer and all, I'm sure you can swing it. What do you say to that, huh? An ambassador, sir, me? I don't know if I can. Mr. Reeve cuts me off again with an annoyed click of his tongue. It stuns me into silence and leaves no room for polite conversation. I don't think you have a choice, dear. He delivers the implicit threat with ice-cold clarity, reading his eyes, even though the distorted hologram feels like looking down the jaws of a starved predator. With my metaphorical back to the wall, I feel the cold sweat dripping down my spine. Mr. Reese finally breaks eye contact to look at his watch, and I let out a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Suddenly, all warm honey again, he says. Sorry, darling. I must cut this little short duty calls. People actually say that. But I trust you'll do as I said for me, won't you, dear? Kisses. Seems very fruity. The call ends, leaving me with a vague sense of dread. I was so elated to learn they'd be sending me more supplies, but I'm not so sure about this mission he's tasked me with. Earn their trust? I lean back, looking up at the ever-changing metal ceiling. A diplomat, huh? Little old me. Look over at the screen where their app sits open, less active than before. Mars and Jupiter must have stopped fighting. So much for distraction. Heavy sigh leaves my chest as I drag a hand over my face. Rarely spoke to anyone at school. Didn't bother with dates even when my colleagues set me up. Hell, I could barely even hold a conversation with Junie when she was here. Mr. Reed's words float back to the surface of my mind like a circling shark. I don't think you have a choice. I bite my lip. I don't think so either. Ugh, never mind. Can't be alone with these thoughts right now. I'll message. Who should we message? Who's more interesting? Mars, Mercury. Wait, which one was it? Jupiter? Jupiter? Oh, okay. I'm curious about Jupiter since he seems like the leader of the trio. I'll slide into his DMs. Hey, Jupiter. Can we talk? Oh, you here to take me up on the sea I offered earlier? Not really, let's not get freaky. I'll pass. Thank you though? You're lost, babe. So what do you need me for that you can say in public chat? Wink? Did you just say wink? Well, anyway. I wanted to know a little more about you all. I know, not every day you meet someone akin to a god. Would you like to behold my majesty? Huh? Oh god, a video call. I'm scared. Ring, ring, ring. Oh. Suddenly I'm staring face to face with a perky haired chest as Jupiter adjusts his webcam. When he finally sits back, a large muscled man takes up the majority of my screen. His top is, well, next to nothing as far as clothing goes, which explains my premium subscription viewed earlier. I can't rest my eyes anywhere on him without being drawn back to the center of his body. Give yourself a moment to drink it all in. I can wait. Oh, well, you're definitely big. And you haven't even seen me naked yet. Jupiter smirks while I drag my hand down my face. This is going to be a long conversation. I can feel it in my bones. Jupiter laughs at what I only assume as the myriad of facial expressions I've made within the last few seconds. Well, whoa there, little human. Let's not get too stressed out. I know your kind can die from that sort of thing. Stare at my chest if you want. I don't mind. Clear my throat, attempting to compose myself. Now that you mention it, you don't look that much different from the other humans on Earth. Your ears are a bit bigger and your tongue is purple. Interested in my tongue? Okay, never mind, moving on. Jupiter laughs. It's a deep, hearty sound, like the distant rumble of thunder. I begin to understand why they would associate him as a god of lightning. What made you stop by Earth in the first place? Jupiter praises me, flicking his eyes up and down my body as he rubs his chin thoughtfully, and squirming my seat. Ask me a different question. I'm about to ask why, but Jupiter holds up a hand, stopping me before I start. Not because I don't want to answer, but I can't really remember the exact sequence of events. I was pretty sloshed. You were, huh? Sloshed, drunk, inebriated, if you're a cop. I remember landing and not a lot less. Marcy might have a better recollection. Marcy. Okay then, but how about you? What's your whole deal? Great topic, honestly. Let's see, I think your language doesn't have an equivalent phrase for what I am, but I'm the head of our government on Olympia. Been ruling for hundreds of thousands of slutty years. He winks at me suggestively. It's a hard job, keeping the Titans at bay, keeping the people fed and happy, and then there's being a father. There's 2 jobs and all. Well, whose fault is that? There's 2 jobs and all of its own. The crown weighs heavy, but someone's gotta do it. I was hoping Mercury would take over for me one day, but oh well. For a father? Somehow surprisingly and completely expected all at the same time. I suppose Mars did make a jab at him about child support. Oh yeah, big time. I have a few kids grown already across the galaxy, maybe a few hundred years ago. Found out that I had a little girl. Her name is Nike, and she's the cutest little thing ever. She takes after her father as something fierce. She gives all her retainers a run for the money. That's my little monster. Steals her heart right out of your chest. He says, smiling. His eyes crinkle up handsomely at the corners. I show you pics, but I actually don't know how to pull them up while we're also talking like this, so ask me later. I'll be happy to share. Maybe I have to suggest Mercury give him a talk about tech literacy? He looks like an old man. So, your turn. What about you? What's your whole deal? I'm curious about you specifically. What are you doing this far out in space? Jupiter leans back in his chair waiting for me to speak. I'm just your friendly neighborhood communications officer. Speak the words out. I'm not sure how exactly I should be telling the aliens. Alright then, keep your secrets. I'm sure I can find a way to get them out of you. He chuckles to himself, lowering his voice, a deep rumble that made me shiver as he spoke. His eyes seem to see right through me, glowing intensely. I can't tell if that's an alien thing or if he's just special, or if I'm hallucinating. Just know, I keep me and mine safe. I nod vigorously. Threat received. Very much understood. Jupiter holds my gaze for a moment longer before the smile returns to his face. Phew. Top 10 first calls with strangers for sure, but definitely talking to you again, Moonray. Top 10? Just how often does he do this kind of thing? Before I can respond, he signs off the call and I'm left staring at myself in the video. I quickly hang up. I wonder who should I talk to next? Let's go with Mars. Mars seems to be interesting to say the least, if not a little intimidating, so I messaged him privately. Hey Mars. Hello, Minmei. How are you? I'm good. I wanted to chat actually. I did too. Oh? Oh, they all do voice chat. You guys can text? The man that pops up on my screen is dressed like he thinks he invented being cool. Oh yeah, he's definitely edgy. During these guys' previous visit to Earth, maybe he actually did wear leather and spikes had to come from somewhere. Hello, Minmei. If that is your real name. What? Of course it's my real name. Likely story. Exactly the sort of thing a person whose real name wasn't Minmei would say. Hello? Hello, I've already said hello. I believe you moved on from that. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. Who are you really? What kind of question is that? I'm me, Minmei. You've been talking into the group chat? Just who is Minmei, and are you truly human? Are you actually a titan in disguise, pretending to be human to get into our good graces, just so you can strike when you least expect it? I can't believe you figured me out so quickly. True Titan would never give up that information so easily. This guy can't be serious. Why are you so obsessed with me being a Titan? Anyways, is it really so hard to believe I'm a human? It's happened before several times. So you get catfished often? What? No, nobody would dare. Uh-huh. It's true. Doesn't sound like it. I don't even... Never mind. No even what? Don't worry about it. He seems cagey, like a cautious animal. I chose not to press him on the matter. I get the impression he doesn't open up easily. Anyways, in my line of work, you can never be too careful. Your line of work? Oh, you know. Killing people. Is he smiling? What? Killing people? What, did you think the god of war would be influenced by somebody who believes in the power of friendship and love? You should have expected this much. Well... Are you like a master assassin or something? Mars scoffed. Please, if I'm going to kill somebody, I'm going to make sure everybody knows about it. I'm proud of my work. No, I'm the right arm. I look at him confused and he sucks his teeth in annoyance. Supreme General? Try not to look as dumbfounded as I feel. Surely he's joking. Is that what you said? You hoped I was a spy from Morpheus in the group chat? Yes? He's really not joking. But why would you want me to be a Titan spy? Because now we'll finally have an excuse to actually get out of there, on the ground again. Because of diplomacy or negotiations, and because we need that moon for the planets to survive, or because whichever reason the council comes up with, the war has become a complete farce. All it is at this point is the galaxy's biggest gun competition. I want to actually fight the people we're supposedly fighting. I mean, isn't that a good thing? You know, since loved ones not dying in war and all that. I would gladly fight this war on my own, even if we had no soul soldiers to speak of. The only way to really end the war movie is to fight it. But, I don't want to argue about this right now. I do enough of that at work. Phone rings coming from Martha's room. Sorry, I had to take this call. We'll talk about this later. The call hangs up. I have a feeling that it did not go very well. Alright, and last but not least is Mercury. Mercury seems like the friendliest of the bunch, so I send him a message. Hey, can we talk? You want to talk to me? What about? Oh, well, I wanted to get to know you better. Hey, do you mind if we video call then? I haven't seen a human in so long. I'm kind of curious to see if you guys change. Well, sure, it can't hurt. Hiya! Oh wow, you're so cute! Oops, sorry, I hope it doesn't make you uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine, I'm pretty average, I think. That's average nowadays? Not to diss your ancestors, but like, whoa, that's a serious glow up to me. Okay, what about me? Am I what you thought aliens would look like? Mercury gestures to himself excitedly. I look him over. 2 arms, 10 fingers, 2 eyes, a nose. The only really odd things are the feathers in his shockingly purple hair and the otherworldly shimmer in his eyes. Those feathers, I can't tell if they're real or for decoration. Not at all. Right? We're actually pretty similar looking, aren't we? Wonder if we shared a cosmic ancestor, but that seems so unlikely. Like 1 in a trillion kind of chance. You ever make it back to outside? Maybe I'll run some diagnosis later if you want. If he ever makes it back outside, do they have meats in space? Alien meats? Would you like me to take a DNA sample? What do you mean, if you ever feel like going outside? Oh, you don't really want to know, do you? It's kind of a bummer and a long story. I nod excitedly. This is the kind of personal connection I was looking for, and I hate fishing for information. Give it to me. Not at all, please. Mercury takes a deep breath, running a hand through his hair and relaxing back into his chair before starting. So, oh boy, how do I explain this to aliens? Okay, so I used to be the ambassador for my planet's government. I was something like a chancellor, I guess. You guys still have chancellors, right? That might be a loose equivalent, but anyway, I was a government official, pretty high up there. I was meant to be the voice of the people. My planet has this moon called Orpheus, and it's full of these people we call Titans. For as long as I can remember, we have been at war with them for some reason. For literally thousands of years, whatever, not my call. Were the Titans, were they in the wrong, or were they, like, right? I don't remember if they were good or bad in the stories. Mercury shrugs dramatically, rolling his eyes. They're pretty cool, big, huge guys. I was the liaison between us, so I was very important in brokering peace talks. The position was... He pauses, miming as if blowing away cigarette smoke. Not the best for me, but Jupiter just wanted to have me help him. Things were okay for a while. I fielded all the concerns of the citizens and brought them to Jupiter, which he listened to and then do something completely different than when they asked. And I'm just a voice, right? I don't, have the power to make anything happen. I'm not the one making the decisions here. Don't shoot the messenger, right? After raising his voice into memory, his tone suddenly gets very quiet. I almost have to strain to hear him. Everyone got so angry at me. They thought I wasn't speaking for them. I tried to tell them that I was, but... Mercury looks like he's gonna cry, and I feel my heart move looking at him. The damage was done. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I quit. He's silent for a second, eyes glazed over before snapping back to attention. And that's that. I've been hiding away ever since. He gives me an apologetic half shrug. I was just hoping you don't think I'm super lame for wanting to stay inside. I just don't want people to be mad at me anymore. I really can't handle it. You're not weird, at least not for that. I'm not mad, but do you mind if I ask something? Oh shoot, I'm open book. If you're so afraid of other people, then why make an app for dating? Isn't that super scary for you? Oh, that's a fun question. Super simple and real answer is because Jupiter told me to. Long-winded and even more real answer is I love people. I love making connections and talking to people, hearing their stories. I mean, why do you think I took the chancellor job in the first place? I made the app because if I can't see them there, then I can at least talk to them here on my terms. Or at least that's the goal. And dating, well, that's because I've been maybe just a little bit, wee bit, teensy tiny bit lonely. Just kidding. Unless... He looks at me very seriously for only a second before he breaks character, bursting into laughter at my reaction. The sadness wasn't to hear. To the ear, I almost didn't want him to stop. In fact, it's been so nice just doing this with you. I like having you here. We should do it more often. I like that. Mercury beams at me brightly. I smile back, charmed by his energetic little alien. Then I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you lots. Just let me know if you have any more questions. Mars and Jupiter know I love to the app. He gives a cute wave and I hang up after our goodbyes. I stretch into my seat and I feel like I haven't moved for hours. That was a lot. My first video call with aliens. It was definitely strange, yet also somehow not. I guess chatting so much with them made them feel more familiar than I expected. I glanced over at my notes. Honestly, I got more information for corporate than I thought I would. I definitely need time to process this, though. Everything has been changing so much recently. I'm not just used to much of a fast-paced work environment anymore. Ding! Number 1 resume points. How will I appeal to my corporate overlords now? Oh man, I'm delirious. Maybe I'm more tired than I thought. I pillow my head into my arms against the console. I'll get up in a second to go to bed properly. Let me just rest here for one more minute. I don't want to give them up to corporate. One more. Bang, bang, bang. I startle awake, nearly falling out of my chair with a jolt. Huh? I must have fallen asleep at the console last night after chatting with the guys. Miss Hertzman, hello? So they can come up over here? They can come get you? Are we serious right now? That's coming from inside? Is someone on the ship? How did they get in? Who the hell? Open up, literally from Prometheus Corporation. I need you to sign. That kind of pisses me off. They could have come and got her, and it just left her out there to die. I guess to keep the money, I'm guessing. Right, the deal, the supplies. My reward for turning in the information about Olympians. Pushing aside the lingering feeling of guilt once more, I pad out of my room to unlock the inner station doors and deactivate the airlock. The heavy metal door spiral open with a click and a loud hiss, and reveal a man in a really cute company delivery outfit. Why are our uniforms so stylish? How did you override the docking permissions? Huh? Docking is pre-authorized for all Prometheus Corp craft. Shouldn't you know that? Is that true? I honestly can't remember. Ah, right, yeah, of course. It's been a while. The guy raises an eyebrow and looks me up and down. I can tell. Excuse me? What does that mean? It's not like I don't have a mirror. I look fine, thank you very much. Anyway, let's see here. I got 365 units of compressed O2 capsules, 500 units of premium grade pro meat BC mystery jerky packets, 900 units of Hydra Tion double H2O tablets, 100 sanitation kit refills. I zone out a bit while he rambles. It's strange to hear another human voice up close and in person like this. After all this time, I've gotten used to being alone. And one 55-gallon drum of candy corn. Seriously? Candy corn? This is so nasty. Why the hell would he send us candy corn? That's actually evil. I don't like him no more. Anyway, all the comforts of home. Does that sound alright? Sounds perfectly blah, but there's not much to do about it. Prometheus has never offered much of a selection to those of us posted out here in space. It's part of the sacrifices you make to be a great space explorer. Sometimes you just gotta rough it. I am looking forward to that last one, though. Oh, you're that type of person. I nod. He shoves his clipboard and pen at me and taps the dotted line at the bottom of the paper. Just sign here if it's all in order. And then you could just show me where the oxygen and water supply is located on the station, and I'll re-up you and be on my way. I lead him to the supply room. The tank release valve is just over there on the right of the O2 machine, next to the main electrical panel. Gotcha. Appreciate it, man. Not used to these older models. Huh. The newer station models are much different. Oh yeah, I should see those babies. State of the art they are. Some of the foreign man stations even have rec rooms. Do you like Mash Brothers, Antonio Kart? They got the classics. Rec room? Oh man? Just how short of a stick did I pull here? What the hell? Corporate overlords? Does my labor mean nothing to you? A second thought, don't answer that. Once I even saw one that had massage units, just press a button and let those little robotic tentacles melt away all your stress. Tentacles? Oh boy, what I wouldn't do for one of those right now. Gotta tell you, these little transport pods could use a little more legroom. The worker drags the O2 supply cart over to the other side of the room and approaches the loading mechanism. Sure, they're faster than light speed and all, but wow, you should have seen my last x-ray. My vertebrae was doing all things the medical field has never even considered. But when duty calls, I'll answer. All for the sake of humanity, right? As he talks, he reaches for the release valve and... right past it. Oh, he just missed it. It's to your left. There you are. He moves too quickly for me to see much, but with a huge lunge, he grabs levers and pulls. Wait, don't touch that. What the hell did he do? There's a horrible electrical stuttering sound, and all the lights in the station flicker out. We're engulfed by complete and total darkness. Oh my god, okay, don't panic. I know it was an accident, but just flip it back on and everything should be alright. Hello, can you hear me, guy? Do you understand what you've done? His voice is suddenly much closer than it was before, echoing in the silence. I flinch back, my heart racing. What I've done? You're the one who killed the lights. You know what I mean, Rumi? Oh my god, he's crazy. That was totally on purpose, right? God, Rumi, this is why we don't talk to strangers. He's that sick of his job? Is he taking it out on me? Hello, unionize, strike, protest, anything but this? Violence is not the answer, delivering man. Coon? I drop into a defensive stance. As a communications officer, my training includes some basic self-defense. It will just have to do. If all else fails, go for the crotch. That's right. My feet start lifting off the floor. He's cut off the power to the whole station. He means that gravity and oxygen systems. Are you insane? You'll kill us both. Just listen, we don't have much time. You have plenty of time to chat if you hadn't... My name is Atlas. I had to cut off the power so we could be monitored. We can speak freely, but it'll be brief. You understand? I'm not here to hurt you. I lead a resistance group based on Earth. We're working to take down Prometheus Corporation, whatever it takes. Wait. Take down the Prometheus Corp? He's even more insane than I thought. His voice is unwavering but calm, and he pushes on intently. Why did you tell them about the aliens? It's my job. If it's your job, then you know full well that Prometheus isn't trustworthy. Do you know what they're going to do now? Have you even ever thought why they want to make extraterrestrial contact so badly? The reality is, I try not to think about it. I have no doubt that the motivation of the company are different from my own childish dreams. No part of the job, no part of staying sane up here is believing that it's for the right reason, that we're helping humanity, giving humanity a future. What else could I do? Our mission is to discover the secrets of the universe and unite the cause. Don't give me that regurgitated crap. He sounds angry now, a bite in his tone. It's time to snap out of your daydreams. Prometheus couldn't care less about intergalactic relations and universal peace. They want one thing, power, and they'll use force to get it. Men like Reeves, they don't stop at anything. Ha, unite the cosmos. What exactly do you suppose that unification looks like? The International Board of Spacefaring Endeavors would never condone any violence. It's supposed to be for the betterment of humanity. It's supposed to be scientific, not... The IBSE is in Reeves' pockets. If you've been on Earth at any point in the last 6 years, you know that. Things have changed down there, little astronaut, and not for the better. Doesn't matter how bad things get. I'm not going to give up on humanity. And neither am I. Hell, I've been stuck my neck out and time again just to give humanity a fighting chance. Do you think the war that Prometheus Corp will bring for us is for humanity? That it will save people? No, that war will be the final nail in the coffin for mankind and our planet. War? What war? Prometheus Corp is coming to colonize their planet, and likely soon, and I can bet you anything that these extraterrestrials aren't just going to take it down laying down. Not if the legends are any indication. I shivered, remembering the little bits that Jupiter and Mars had told me about their past and their war with the Titans. If that's true, then, well, Mars is up and ready to fight anyone, so I feel like humanity is doomed. It will be bloodshed. They've been preparing for this for years, siphoning funding to building weapons. I know, my group keeps an eye on all their movements. How long did you notice they stopped resupplying you as frequently? Stop answering your maintenance orders? His voice softens, grave. How long ago did they leave you up here with a corpse in your med fridge? Corpse? Corpse? That other person's dead? Just how long was he snooping around the station before he woke me up? Junie, she didn't make it. We didn't have the supplies to treat her. They wouldn't send any aid. That would have been the first red flag. I blinked back tears, thinking of those miserable days at the end, when she reassured me weekly over and over again it wasn't my fault. I tried everything I could. My voice is hardly a whisper. Alice sighed. I'm sorry I am, but what they did to you doesn't even scratch the surface of what they got planned for those unsuspecting Olympians. How do I know you're telling the truth? How can I trust you? It's not like you've given me a whole lot of reasons so far. You got no choice. No choice. That's the second time I've heard. These people with this resistance group. Can I really be sure that they're any different from Reeves and Prometheus Corp? What if this is a trick? I shake my head. A dull pain has started in my temple and is worsening by the second. I don't know anything anymore. But... You know what? I feel like they're right. This hopefully is not a test. I just gotta hope that. Let me save, and I think you're right. You're right. I know I shouldn't have told him after I did, but I just couldn't face it. The way Reese spoke about it, it's unsettling. If you knew, why didn't you? I don't know about you, but I couldn't look death in the face long enough to spit in it. I was scared, okay? Cut me some slack. I want to do what's right. Isn't it enough that I regret it? Plus, I was so relieved just to learn they were unabandoning me. You know how long I've been ignoring the slow approach of my death? I watched Atlas bite back some sort of emotion. Fair enough. I get you're new to... He gestures vaguely, rebelling, but I can tell you're braver than you give yourself credit for. Our hail code is 5304. Don't forget it because I won't write it down. I can't leave a trace. It's a secure line. You can call me when you finally feel like spitting in death space. Okay, don't be rude. Alice slams the power switch back on and become crashing down to the floor as the artificial gravity kicks in. I heave a deep gasp in, sweet oxygen filling my lungs. I hadn't realized how thin the air had gone until now. Whoops, sorry about that. Must have hit the wrong switch. He stands up and begins generally restocking the supplies, whistling as he works as if nothing has ever happened. Soon enough he's leaving, just like that. Good luck. Remember, everything went over in the supply room for the good of survival. Oh, you dropped this. He holds out his hand and I turn up my palm to accept it. Presses something small, cold, and metallic in my hand and closes my fist over it. Be careful with that, you don't want to lose it. I watch the airlock doors close behind him and listen to his ship depart with equal parts dread and anticipation settling in my stomach. I sigh and collapse into my chair as soon as I get back to the control room. What honestly just happened? I have no idea if there might be resistant groups like that still on Earth. Do you think people are willing to stand up to such a giant like Prometheus? In Atlas, the way he got through all my defenses so easily is a force to be reckoned with. My head is completely jumbled. I need a distraction before I can really process any of that. I look over at the comms console and see an unread message. You've been quiet today. What you up to? Sorry. Something weird really happened. Oh. Are you okay? What happened? There was an incident with the station's power. It totally shut off for a few minutes. Whoa, scary. Just randomly? I'm not even trying to explain what happened. But you're okay now? Yeah, everything's back to normal, I think. Me when I lie. But the good news is I got more supplies. It's got delivered today. No more slowly dying alone in space. Congratulations on not slowly dying alone in the vast expanse of space with no one to hear your cries for help. Thanks, Mars. Means a lot. Still, some timing they have. They abandoned you for years and now they're resupplying you out of nowhere? Oh yeah, great point. Why the heck are they suddenly helping you out now? Haha. Maybe I won Employee of the Month? Or maybe the union? Do we have a union? Either way, it's done now. What is a union? It's when you get workers' rights. And health insurance? I'm more into workers' wrongs, personally. You would be, wouldn't you? Hey, what are you implying? Let's just stop talking about you. Excuse me? You seem upset, kitten. Let me guess, you miss me? Fear not, I can fix this for you. What are you thinking? Chest, quads, triceps? Do us all a favor and refrain. I don't know, a peek at Sky Daddy's bulging quads always brightens my day. It might work. If I wanted to see your major muscle groups, I could just look in a mirror. Oh wow, okay, bragging much? I'll call your muscle groups minor at best. Ouch. Leave it back on topic. Deflect, soy boy, deflect. Soy boy, really, your age is showing. So, do you prefer soy boy or mantlet? Look who's talking. I should be asking you that. Jupiter, Mars is bullying me again. Anyway, actually I guess I am a bit upset. On top of everything, I just remember I still haven't held a funeral for Buzz. Poor Buzz. Buzz? How could we forget? We have to give him a proper send-off. Would you like us to say some words? It would only be right. Is what Buzz would have wanted. I'm not participating in this. Don't be so insensitive, Red. We needs our support right now. Just so you know, I'm happy to lend you my services. Which would be, you know, you guys, this is serious. No, this is silly. She's dead, Buzz is dead, and you're laughing. He didn't even send flowers. Oh my gee, he didn't even send flowers. Womp womp. Why are they acting like teenagers? In front of the family? What family? Listen, do you want Mercury to give the eulogy? Hey. Not really, but doesn't mean you can't do it. You want me to give the eulogy for the dead vibrator? Me? No, I hear how it sounds. I'll do it. We have gathered here today to celebrate the life of a fallen friend, a fallen soldier. Ray Buzz has served many long years bringing comfort and 10 modes of stress relief from me. Buzz could physically no longer stay by your side, but he lives on in our hearts and the memories of the past orgasms. A loyal companion to the last, may he be put to rest now amongst the stars. Farewell, Buzz. No, wasn't that nice? Dude, that was actually like good. What the heck? I actually teared up a little. I think my heart went doki doki for real over there for a minute. Mars bro, you should do this thing for a living. That's not how this works. That's not how anything works. But it could be. You're supposed to know the person you're giving a eulogy for, dumbass. You can't just give them for random people. Wait, are you implying you knew Buzz? Personally? Publicly? Biblically, that sounds barely familiar. That doesn't make any sense. What, can I teleport now? I don't know, can you? Maybe someday you'll find out. Sleep with one eye open. Psst, nothing personal, kid. I usually sleep with both eyes open, actually. And it's freaking terrifying. Please stop doing that. Here I thought the red eyes were just from staying up late looking at screens. Well, it's not from just that. Speaking of sleeping, I have a long day. Night, darling. Have sweet dreams of me. More like nightmares. Nini, sleep tight. Don't let the bedworms suck your brains out through your nose. That's worth the bed bugs. Now you're just making shit up. Good night. Sleep well, memory. I tuck myself into bed, wrap myself tighter in my jacket, and pull my thin blanket up to my chin. Bus sits in a little box in the corner, buried neatly under empty ration papers. I even pulled a few, like, flowers below while the boys chatted. It really was a nice service, even if it was mostly a joke. I giggled to myself in the dark. You know what? You should have given a eulogy for Junie, not for the damn vibrator. Boys, you can be surprisingly earnest sometimes after all. Quickly drift to sleep, dreaming of nothing at all for once. The next morning turns out to be a chaotic one. I've slept like a baby, but I've had to spend a whole morning running diagnostics and making repairs to the ship, or trying to anyway. After the reboot yesterday, the navigation system has been funky. I've deviated from the usual orbit by 8 degrees, meaning I'm going to be floating through completely new areas of space. I've been fiddling around with wires under the main navigation panel for hours, but I just can't figure out what's wrong. Ugh, I'm communicating officer, not an engineer. I'm not trained for this. You're not stranded again. Junie would have known. Should probably send a message about it to headquarters. Maybe they can send an update to fix it. I put my tools away and wipe my hands off my pants, going to stand. Crash. Uh-oh. Alert, impact, alert, impact. Everything shakes violently and I'm thrown across the room, my back slamming against the far wall, my skull cracks unpleasantly against the hard metal. My vision spins as I scramble to my feet, squeezing my eyes shut to stop the kaleidoscope of flashing colors. I just have to get to the comms panels. I need to contact someone, anyone. Headquarters should already know about the impact based on the automatic reporting system, but I need to send an SOS as well so they know I'm alive. I'm not entirely convinced they wouldn't just assume I'm cooked and leave me out here, especially since they already know about the Olympians. Falling across the floor as the station continues to shake violently, I eventually reach the console and haul myself up. I slam the open communications button as hard as I can. Mayday, 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 this is SSS Voyager, space designation number, a lot of numbers. We experienced an impact. Nothing but static comes through on the other end. I'm not getting any of the normal signals that the message has been sent at all. I feel the blood drain from my face and my hands begin to shake. Please no, please tell me the asteroid or whatever it was that hit me didn't take my comms out too. This can't be happening. Mayday, mayday, I repeat, we've been hit at the comms fritz and I squeal. I rip the headset off and throw it, screaming frustration leaving me. Why does nothing on this godforsaken station ever work? Screw it, screw the stupid ship, screw space, and exploration of all that other junk. I kick the console, denting the panel. Ow. What the hell? These boots are supposed to be still reinforced. Corporate is so cheap. Nursing my throbbing toe, I began to smell smoke. Telltale signs of electrical fire, likely spreading from the impact site. Shit, I need to do something fast. Slam my hands onto the keyboard, screen lighting up in front of me. I'm typing before my mind can even fully form the words, adrenaline coursing through my system. Please help me. Please. This isn't a joke. I don't know what to do. What's going on? Something hit my ship and it's on fire. I don't know how much time I have. All my systems are compromised. I can't believe I'm getting rude to you right now. Leave it to me. I can't even send you my coordinates. My nav system went down after the power cycle. I'm totally lost. Not when I'm around. There's not a spacecraft in this universe or the next I can't find. I'm already running the search. Just stay alive until you reach you. Don't let me down. I don't know what to do. What the hell do I do? The smoke is getting thicker. Whoa, slow down, space cowboy. You know what to do. Remember your training. This is the first step in an emergency. I know you know this. Fuck, steps in an emergency? First thing is... equip your helmet, suit, and oxygen supplies. It will be this because there's no exit. There you are. See? I knew you had it. Relax and do what you have to do, little human. Nerky will find you. We'll be there before you know it. But if you can't get there in time, what if you're too late? Darling, I always come when you need me. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Are you freaking serious right now, Jupiter? Just lighten the mood. If this isn't a mood you can just lighten with dick jokes, an asshole. Would it kill you to take anything seriously for once in your life? What are you doing to help me? Because panicking and worrying her more won't do much. Just so you know, just to inform you since you apparently lack all other self-awareness skills. Now you remember you're doing great. That's just a fat load of BS coming from you. Both of you, shut the hell up. Memory, go. I'm locking in on your location as we speak. We'll be there before you know it. My firefly finally kicks into gear. I shove myself out of my chair and run to equip my suit, activating the helmet's filters once it's on, take care of the smoke, and looking around for exits. Pushing through the smoke, I run to try and save some of the rations. I can't still find the source of the fire, and the smoke is difficult to see through, but years of living in the same tiny space have paid off. I'm able to navigate mostly without my sight throughout the station. As I move, I begin to just barely make out what smoke is thickest. It seems to be coming from the supply stores. Shit, someone for the rations. I hit the emergency door locks and isolate the main control room, supply room, and the sleeping pod from the hallway. So that should stop the fire from spreading too much and damaging anything else. But just as the door is closing, bang. The volume is so loud it dulls my hearing to a sharp ringing noise, and I see metal shrapnel from the door fly towards me. Curling on myself to shield my organs, but some of it pierces through the tough fabric of my suit. I have no idea if it broke all the way through or if it's ruined the airtight seal. If it has, I'm effectively screwed. Luckily, I don't feel any pains or cuts. Hopefully that's just because of the adrenaline. The weightless feeling overtakes me as I begin to float. I know that the explosion took out the climate control systems, which means it also probably ruptured the oxygen supply. Oh god. I desperately attempt the controls of my zero gravity gear to maneuver further away from the explosion site, but they are unresponsive. I guess since I never left the space station and regular visits from HU stop a while ago, none of my gear has been properly maintained. I'm completely stuck. I can't move and the fire is spreading fast. Fueled by the release of oxygen from all the supply tanks into the station atmosphere, the fire has become a massive wall creeping towards me. All I could do is stare at it, numbness creeping down my limbs, trying desperately not to hyperventilate and waste what little oxygen I have left in the tank strapped to my back. Distantly, I hear another series of booms. It must be another explosion, a chain reaction. There's nothing left. Even if the fire ran out of oxygen and stopped, that means I'm out of oxygen too. No comms, no supplies, no hope. This is it. Controlling my breathing becomes almost impossible. Even with all I've been through in this job, I've never felt a panic quite like this. This is going to be it for me. All my dreams, everything, it's over. I never envisioned it would go like this. I never thought I'd be so alone. I close my eyes, not being able to face the encroaching fire head on as it comes ever closer. There's nothing I can do. At least I got to meet them. Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. Tears come to my eyes while remembering their goofy banter, the weird yet sweet sides I got to see once they opened up a little, the complete stupid yet somehow perfect way we met. They saved me from a slow death with a dumb more that. I've never been so grateful for a bunch of idiots in my whole entire life. They brought joy and companionship and fun when I never thought I'd find it again. They comforted me and helped me at every turn, through the loss of my dear Buzz. And then I went and betrayed them. I wanted to get a chance to make it right. Prometheus will come to Olympia and then... It's not fair. I'm sorry. I held on as long as I could. Oh, what? Was that a voice? Yeah, when we were coming. It is. That voice sounds so familiar, but it can't be. It's only been a handful of minutes since I messaged him. There's no way. My hope seizes my fragile little heart. I muster all the breath left in my lungs and scream as loud as I can through the transponder on my helmet. Here, I'm over here. There's a commotion from behind the airlock door that leads outside the station. Beyond it is nothing but empty space. Surely they're not. A burst of revving noises emanate from the outside of the station door. What is that? No way. I see the tip of a massive chainsaw break through the metal door? A chainsaw? Okay, maybe it's not them? What the hell? What is that thing made out of? These doors are supposed to be impenetrable by common weaponry. What the hell is going on right now? Is this an imposter? Have I been catfished? Trapped between the wildfire and door, I can do nothing but watch. When Chainsaw finishes cutting through, the doors open, bursting down. Through the sparks and ashes smoke, I see 3 figures approaching me. Over there! Mimi? Mimi, we're here, hang on. Whoa there, don't just pass out on us. We need to get her out of here now. Oh, they've all come to save me. Maybe it's sort of a relief, or maybe it's because of the smoke inhalation, but I can't seem to keep my eyes open. Whoa, Mimi, stay with us. I feel somebody's hands lift me carefully into their arms. I hear one last voice before I lose consciousness entirely, but I can't quite make out which one of them it belongs to. I've got you. Let's go home. Yay, we're alive! But they're trying to make war, but I'm confident they'll be fine. Alright, I'm going to Discord and Patreon. This is just the orbit, demo, basically. So I'm guessing in the next update, we'll go to their home planet. Hopefully we don't have a tracking device on us. That's really what I'm concerned about. Honestly, I feel like this was low-key planned by the corporation, like this accident. I don't think it asteroided us. I think it was like some self-destruct sequence they had on board. Like once they knew about aliens existing, they were like, okay, I think we're done here, and they like killed her off. Personally, that's my personal theory, but that's the end of In My Orbit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. Bye!